Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Monster matchup.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, he would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Off we go then. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, Yeremy Pino, Peter, who definitely has that sense of street smartness about him. He plays with a great sense of audacity and personality, and he himself has stated how proud he is of his street football roots, so this guy can go places.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cunha, Ugarte, Mathias Cunha, Shaw, played over towards the opposite flank. It's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lerma, Sarr, going full tilt down the left. There's the header! Couldn't quite control it.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Casemiro, Lisandro Martinez, there it goes crossfield. Maguire, Casemiro, Sarr, Mateta, now it's Pino. Here's Mateta. Can he latch on to this? Got offside that time. Maguire, Mathias Cunha, Ugarte, Mathias Cunha, Azraoui, played towards the other side, and it's Shaw. Mathias Cunha, back into the middle. Well played, that has left out the danger. And that's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pino. Munoz stood his ground strongly. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shaw looks to the other side. Najraoui. Casemiro. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely feet. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Stop it going out. Oh, that's nice. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Ugarte. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? There's the shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are in the early stages. He's struck good, and he looks hungry for more.
Bruno Fernandes will take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew what the goal would be, and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Here's Mateta. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lacroix gets over and intercepts. Lerma. Lacroix. Corey. Munoz chooses to go cross-field. Lerma. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Matheus Cunha. Nice control. Ugarte. Averted for now. Munoz. Jeremy Pino. Munoz. Corey. Over to the left. Saar. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bruno Fernandes. That's a physical challenge. Saar. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Lerma. Out to the right. That's tiny.
Are clearly looking to use the space on the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Cross needs to be good. You can get that clear. Shaw. Ugarte. Into the channel. Shaw has it in a wide position. Richards with the clearance. Richards gently done. Mazraoui played towards the other side. And it's Shaw. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Richards clears it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tino has gone direct here. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out. Jeremy Pino. Manchester United making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And it's Lerma. That's good play. That's it, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible.
You have all the time in the world to kick a spot as well.
Sandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Corey. Lerma. Manchester United have got themselves in front very early here. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that was very necessary. Ball's gone out of play. Shaw. Ugarte. Lacroix. Quarter of an hour played. Lacroix. Richards. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Strong running down that left flank. Showing good feet. Lerma succumbs to the pressure. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes spread out to the left. Munoz with the slide tackle there. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. He's having a shot! Now it's Sarr. Loma. And here's Pino. It's a good foot in there, but he has been fouled there. And here's Mateta. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Munoz. Header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. It's really well manoeuvred. Here's Mateta. Plays it out wide. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Here's Mateta. Played out wide. Munoz. That's very neat. Mitchell. Here's Mateta. Lerma. Corey. Played out to the right. And here's Pino. Pino. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Clipped into space. Maguire getting this one clear. Shaw. Matches Cunha. Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Out to the left it goes. Corey gets rid without sophistication. Maguire have it back and can go again. And it's Ugarte. Shaw. Ugarte. Ugarte has been caught there, it's a foul.
Squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
Sarr. Lerma. Does really well to win the ball there. Maguire. Martinez looks to the other side. He's going to be disappointed with that. Jeremy Pino. Mateta over to the left. And the ball is out of play. Martinez, over towards the opposite flank. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sarr. Richards shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Casemiro, Manchester Cunha, Mazraoui, and goes cross-field. Mitchell, Sarr, it's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good spread. Defending, strong and determined. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Proves too strong. De Ligt. Martinez, aim forwards. Playing towards the other side. Shaw. Almost half an hour in now. Manchester Cunha. Shaw drives forward on the overlap.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Shaw clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Sarr. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Mazraoui. Martinez. Sarr. And here's Mateta. Played in with purpose. Oh, that's neat. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Cuts out a supply. Lerma. Sarr. He's on a run down the left wing. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shaw looks to the other side. That'll be a throw. And it's Lerma. Now it's Sarr. And that's aimed into the middle. Shaw. Matches Cunha. Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Shaw. Looking to go deep. Defending of the desperate variety. Casemiro tries a deft little ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sarr. Lerma. And it's played forward. Matches Cunha. Ugarte. That's a nicely weighted pass. Henderson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yeremy Pino. Lerma. Now it's Sarr. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Nasraoui. Matches Cunha. De Ligt. Gently done. Ugarte. Shaw. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Munoz. Tino battling down that right flank. Lovely bit of skill. Pino's cross. It's really well played. Sarr goes short. Richards flings it across. Richards. Mitchell. Sarr. Cross goes in there. He's dealt with that well. Maguire. Ugarte. Matches Cunha. Martinez. Nasraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. And it's Ugarte. Vicious ball here. Laid back in. Martinez. Nasraoui. He's well positioned here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sarr going full steam ahead down the left flank. What a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Really well manoeuvred. Bugatti forwards and with intent. Lerma. Munoz head over towards the opposite flank. Mitchell. Now who's going to be first to this? Shaw. It's Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. In it comes. Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him a thumbs up, I'm sure.
Gehi shifted upfield. Sarr goes on a charge down the left. It's a throw in. Nicely intercepted. Mazraoui. Delect. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Sarr. Lerma. Clearly not happy with that. Mazraoui. Bugatti. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui looks to the other side. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. And they win it back again. Munoz. And here's Pino. And here's Pino. Teta. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Changing the point of attack. Gehi. Mitchell. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Munoz. And it goes cross field. Delect. Lerma. And it's Munoz. Pino. And that has been clubbed away. We'll play for a throw. Lerma. Oh, delicate chip through. It's Mitchell. Now it's Saar. Mitchell. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Munoz. Oh, such a clever touch. Lerma. Tino. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Jeremy Pino. Here's Mateta. Lerma. It's run loose here. Here's Mateta. Played out to the right. Chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Majraoui. And it's played forward. Ugarte. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Matheus Cunha really felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Richards tries to clear. It's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Saar. He's found a way through. Saar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Lerma. Corey. Tino. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Mathias Cunha. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bruno Fernandes. Great shot! miss.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corey. Jeremy Pino. Munoz. Corey. Munoz. Timo in acres of space out wide. And it's to Corey. Tino. Knocks it out wide. To Corey. He's gone backward here. That's it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Casemiro. Nazraoui. Played towards the other side. Shaw. Maguire. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. What a throw in. The ball goes in. And he's there to get rid. Oh, great! There's the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Mitchell. Lacroix shifted upfield. Corey. Loma. Munoz. There are a few waiting for it. Very nicely done. De Ligt can get it clear. And claimed it back. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Out to the right. Nazraoui making good progress on the right-hand side. That is lovely. Oh, it's come loose. Mitchell did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No way through there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a clever-looking ball. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's played into the area. Henderson claims it. And the danger passes. Maguire, aim forwards. Lerma. Still 1-0. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro. Nazraoui. Matheus Cunha. Nazraoui. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Corey. Mitchell. Sarr. Mitchell. Sarr. Proves too strong. Mazraoui. Martinez. Ugarte. Jeremy Pino. Munoz. Pino. And he's managed to get free. Pino's cross. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. It's a good run down the right. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Ugarte. Mathias Cunha. And he's fouled him there. He's gone for the shots. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Ugarte. Mathias Cunha. And a chance!
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lerma. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Munoz. Nice touch. Here's Mateta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Casemiro. Ugarte. Shaw. That's good play. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The sun is shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Lacroix chooses to go cross-field. That's a good run down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Lacroix. Sarr. Lerma. Decore made out to the left flank. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been cleared. Here's Mateta. Sarr. Lerma. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the right. Munoz. Now here's the delivery. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lerma, oh, good spread. De Ligt forwards and with intent. And it's Shaw. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is lovely. Matches Cunha. And he shoots! Sarr. Lerma. Sarr. Played towards the other side. Jeremy Pino. Munoz. Corey. Munoz. Corey. That is a little undercooked. Lerma. Over to the left. Mitchell. Done delicately. And they've got rid. And it's Tukore. Can he get onto this? Casemiro gently done. Shaw. Matches Cunha. Ugarte shifted upfield. Matches Cunha. Mazraoui. Mateta. Lerma. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Corey. Here's Mateta. Sarr. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Lerma, probing pass. Maguire. Casemiro. Maguire. And it's played forward. Now it's Mathias Cunha. And it's Shaw. Mathias Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Lacroix gently done. Sandro Martinez shifted upfield. Shaw succumbs to the pressure. Richards. Lerma. Lacroix. Lacroix over towards the opposite flank. Mitchell. Sarr. Crosses it in. Maguire forwards and with intent. Shaw. Mathias Cunha. Shaw. Really didn't have enough to closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Munoz. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. To lift with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Lerma. Out towards the flank. Tino. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Here's Mateta. Well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lerma. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Delivered with swing.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
His positioning was spot on. Ugarte with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mateta. Oh, it's come loose. Crosses it in here. And that's been well dealt with.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Maguire. Matthews Cunha.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great run on the overlap here. And here's Tino. And he's straight offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sarr. And it's lofted through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Munoz. And it's Pino.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ugarte. De Ligt. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. That has been cut short. Manchester United have a free kick.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's got space in the area.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lacroix, aim forwards. Matches Cunha. Najraoui.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards. Long time, excellent interception. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Najraoui. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Aimed in towards the centre.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Richards forwards and with intent. Lerma. Mitchell aim forwards. Munoz. Looks to the other side.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Casemiro. Lerma does really well to win the ball there. Najraoui gently done. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Ligt. Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. De Ligt. Matches Cunha. Shaw. Matches Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's Tukore. Time to deliver. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shaw delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gehi puts it away. And it's Shaw. Now it's Martinez. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Mathias Cunha. Mathias Cunha. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from that.
He's got away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's very neat. Played into the middle.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Field changing the point of attack. And it's Pino. Who played through for the wide man. Jeremy Pino. Oh, it's played into the area. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. I think we're just about done here. Saar. Play on the left-hand side here. Saar. Oh, sweet feet. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Played out wide. Munoz. Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Munoz. Here's over the line. And it's Pino. Great defending, strong and determined. Nasraoui. It's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Saar. Jeremy Pino.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Mathias Cunha. Casemiro. And it's Masraoui. And here's Bruno Fernandes. the way through, so back it comes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.